Welcome to Pencil Colour Drawing. Today I am going to show you how you can put together an accurate and proportional drawing of your eye. You will need a photograph of your eyes, which will need to be printed out. The larger, the better. You can see here that I put together a grid using acetate plastic, a ruler and a permanent marker Sharpie. I use the width of the ruler to create the squares on the grid. Next, I will stick the acetate over the photograph using some masking tape. Once this is done, it's time to draw up a grid onto my paper. In this case, the grid needed to be smaller than the grid I created on the acetate. I went with 3 centimetre squares here. We are now ready to start drawing. I pinpoint the edges of the eyes, and now I can follow the outlines of my eyes, drawing them onto the paper. As you can see here, I'm following the grid. The eye is generally shaped a little like an almond. Some eyes, the eyelids are visible, and some, the skin which sits above the eye, hoods over. Eyes can be narrow or wide. They can be curved or they can be straight. Each eye is unique, so you'll need to observe your shape and its relationship with the other features of the face. The eyes do sit in between the nose and they sit below the brow. All features will need to work together, so be sure to include them in your sketch. Now it's time to choose the colours you will be using. The skin is comprised of many different colours and hues. The shadow areas require darker browns and even some reds or purples. Look carefully at the tone of the skin. Include yellow, orange, brown, reds and black. I have started colouring the iris first. That is the coloured part of the eye. My son has wonderful chocolate coloured eyes, and his eyes are the ones I'm drawing. But they also have tinges of yellow and grey in there too. The outer part of the iris is usually darker, and this does help create a feeling of depth. I am also working on the lids and the hood, again using a variety of skin tones or browns. I want to create a more three-dimensional look. I generally pull out the black last. It will instantly start to make the eye pop. However, if you use it first, it may flatten the rest of the colours. Also, don't forget to leave the reflection white. This helps make the eye feel much more alive. You'll notice that I'm blending or mixing my colours together. I'm constantly doing that. I'm trying to balance the colours across the face. Keep looking at that photo and match up those colours. You can use an eraser to help blend those colours together, or you can carefully use the pencil and blend them that way. I try not to smudge with my fingers, as that is less controlled and can end up erasing precious details. A little handy hint is to modify or to reduce or to make sure that you don't go overboard with the eyelashes. Otherwise you end up looking like you have a cartoon character. Play the eyelashes down. When both eyes are complete, you can start to work on the nose and the mid-eyebrow section. You want them to feel united and cohesive. Play with your lighter tones, building up the tone to create a feeling of depth. Don't forget to check against your reference photo when you feel that you are done. Enjoy.